Hey everybody, this is Derek M. Cook at It's Pronounced Cook. Thanks for checking out this video. Please consider liking and subscribing. I know there's not been a lot of activity on this particular YouTube channel as of late. In fact, I kind of dropped the ball. I stopped doing my weekly reviews or recaps of LEGO Masters, at least the US version, and just kind of let this channel sit dormant. And again, I apologize for that. That said, there are plans to bring back the LEGO Masters review. But I can hear you asking, Derek, isn't LEGO Masters US done? It is, and I have thoughts about that, but it's now running in Australia. LEGO Masters Australia is up and running, and I'm having a grand time watching that. You know, in the first week, 3 episodes. That's one of the things that I like about the Australian version of LEGO Masters, is that they don't stop. They put out content non-stop. 3 episodes the first week, and then if you go to the website, 9now.au? Whatever it is, you've got to trick your computer into thinking it's from Australia first. Use a VPN for that. And then go check out their website, and you can look at videos of behind the scenes, little tutorials, meeting the contestants, that sort of thing. It's awesome. I'm really enjoying LEGO Masters Australia. It's actually appointment television for my wife and I. My wife sometimes sounds more excited about watching it than me, which, thumbs up. She's no longer a LEGO widow. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base and let people know that I am still here. The channel is still here. With everything going on in the world today, it's kind of, well, it's crazy out there. And that, in addition to some mental health issues that I have, kind of delayed the YouTube channel growth here. But hopefully that's behind me. Besides, what else am I going to do on at home in quarantine? At least when I'm not out and about with a mask, running errands. When I'm at home at quarantine, what else am I going to do? I mean, I've got my podcast, and let's create some more YouTube content. That's the plan. It's Pronounced Cook so far has been strictly LEGO content, and there will continue to be LEGO content. I don't think, though, it's going to be only LEGO content. After all, the YouTube channel is called It's Pronounced Cook because it's about me, not just LEGO, but everything that I'm interested in. Now, I'm going to keep most of my classic monster movie stuff over on Monster Kid Radio, both on the podcast and the Monster Kid Radio on YouTube channel. That really needs to be named. But all of my Monster Kid stuff's going to be over there. There are other things that I'm into, though, and I'll talk about that here on It's Pronounced Cook. Also, I do plan on getting Comicstalgia up and running, which is my other YouTube channel. I did let that one sit, and I can't blame it on the quarantine or my depression or anything like that. It just kind of fell to the wayside because I have a habit of biting off more than I can chew. However, I really do want to get that up and running as well. Comicstalgia is my YouTube channel where I talk about my journey re-entering the fandom of comic books. The MCU films, the Marvel Cinematic Universe films, Avengers and all that, really reignited my love of Marvel Comics and comics in general. So I really want to dive back into reading some of these things. And now that so many comics are available digitally, legally, I am reading a lot more, and I am looking forward to getting more involved with Comicstalgia. And what the heck, I'm giving you an update now as to what's coming up next for me on It's Pronounced Cook and Comicstalgia. Might as well tell you that probably next week, okay, definitely next week, you're going to see an update to the Monster Kid Radio Patreon, where you can support my efforts over on Monster Kid Radio, the podcast devoted to the classic and sometimes the not so classic genre cinema of yesteryear. There's a lot coming up over there that I'm excited about, including May, Lucha de Mayo. Mayo, I always get it wrong. Bottom line, though, is that in May, we talk about luchador monster movies on Monster Kid Radio, and I can't wait to trade out this mask for a luchador mask to talk about those movies. You know, there needs to be more luchador stuff here in the US, and really, I would love to find a way to mix luchadors with LEGO. I know that I've seen luchador masks, heads for minifigs out there. Gives me some ideas. On the writing front, I've got a book deal right now. Really excited about how that's going, and I'm working on the stories for the second volume of the Mark Temple Supernatural Solutions Monster Hunter for Hire series. So that'll be coming soon too. I'll probably mention that here on It's Pronounced Cook, as well as the Monster Kid Radio on YouTube channel, because it's kind of relevant to both. You know, and I do want to do more on YouTube on the Monster Kid Radio front. I really want to have more interaction and more content on the YouTube side. So I may be starting a secondary Monster Kid Radio channel for the non-podcast material that I want to create for Monster Kid Radio, because I want the Monster Kid Radio on YouTube channel to be specifically for the podcast, so stay tuned for that as well. Now, down in the description below, I'm going to make sure there's links to everything that I've talked about, the different YouTube channels that I've mentioned, as well as my podcast. And you know what the heck? If you haven't bought my book, Mark Temple, Monster Hunter for Hire, Supernatural Solutions, Volume 1, I'll make sure there's a link down there for you as well. You can get it both as an ebook for your Kindle or as an Undead Tree edition if you want to have a print copy. And if you'd like an autographed copy, drop me an email at monsterkidradio@gmail.com and I'll make that happen for you too. And I don't charge anything for my autograph, just saying. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Once again, please consider subscribing to this channel and giving us a thumbs up or a like, because the more subscribers we have, the closer we get to being able to activate AdSense, which would bring in a little bit more income into the YouTube side of things, which would allow me to do even more YouTube stuff. And that would be fun, right? I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy out there, and we'll talk with you soon.